All right, Shalom, Shalom, is Yabu Kanan coming in from Fort Worth, Fort Judah. Want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Rakar Kadash, that's the Paleo Hebrew, which I spoke, who y'all know as Jesus Christ, did not speak Greek. And you see what's going on because his second return is coming. So you see what's going on over there in California. They called it paradise, where paradise is getting burnt up. And they finding more and more and more bodies of people who try to stay. Why would you try to stay if it's a mandatory evacuation? That's for your benefit. That's because of something called normacy bias. Y'all watch all these movies on Hollywood, y'all think for some odd reason y'all can save y'all Babylonian items. But what's happening is your death and destruction is here. That's what's happening. But this was prophesied in the Apocrypha that this was going to happen. And I want to get the one where it says run up wild city. But I just get the regular. This, a lot of people know why I'm out here, and a lot of people don't know why I'm out here. So let's do Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury they lay on sword strokes. In the time of their destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So who made them? Yahweh Shah made them. Well, Yahweh through his father Yahweh Shah. And he gave them here to be on this earth in the last days. And y'all are witnessing and being partaker of the end days. And in the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, fire. So the first spirit that comes up that's mentioned is the one of fire. So if you asking yourself, why is California burning up at alarming rate, that's because of the prophecies, which what I'm speaking of. And hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. And a lot of them people that got put to death, and they find the remains there, that's the vengeance that they was given in these end days. See, a lot of y'all sitting around waiting and thinking that the end days gonna come when Yahweh Shah so-called crack that sky open and y'all waiting on this guy to come from the sky. But a lot of y'all don't understand that the prophecies are happening every day. And a lot of y'all is not gonna be able to witness the end times. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. And our people have passed the deeds of the wicked. Who I'm talking about? The blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. And why I'm talking about them? Because y'all have taught the heathens y'all ways, and not only y'all ways, but y'all going along with this system. Y'all the lawyers and doctors and physicians. You know, you had the people like the Talented 10, W.E.D. Du Bois now. Today they call the Boule Society, which are a part of all of Hollywood, the rap industries. See that? All of these directors. Like who a main one? Oh, well, you got Oprah. She own it's called the O. She owned a production slot. They gave her the witchcraft. You got my man who make all the movies for the women. I can't think of his name, but he played Medea though. I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, y'all have passed the deeds of the wicked, so now y'all have to be punished according to how these Edomites are being punished. That's why you had a lot of when the forest fires happened in California, you got the rich up there who had 5, 10, 15, $20 million houses. A lot of you actors and actresses, houses was up there. And y'all have people that y'all can pay that can tell y'all that the fire's coming y'all way and start watering y'all house and so forth. And a lot of y'all here, y'all land safe. But the average ones of you Edomites that y'all thought y'all was living in paradise right along with them, y'all stuff been burnt to the ground. And it's beautiful what's happening. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandments, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, and these spirits, they getting busy. They having fun. They having fun with burning down hundreds of acres of land. Football fields on top of football fields. Which meanwhile, the average one of y'all just walking around like, what is this dude out here doing? Is he crazy or something? No, I'm speaking of prophecy on what's going on. Y'all the crazy ones. Y'all the ones who's not paying attention to the signs and wonders that's happening every day. And for you blacks, Latin, Native Americans, y'all really out y'all mind, because y'all the ones giving a chance for salvation. Look, see that? Not paying attention. That's why I tell you to be circumspect. Gentleman, Jake, of course, he walking, he ain't even walking to see what's going on right across the street from him. Meanwhile, what's finna happen? One of them cars finna get. So you have to be circumspect. The scriptures tell you to be circumspect. Like you got this Edomite over here who they faking like they smart, faking like they read. You actually read the Bible, I bet you tell you no. Edomites, man, y'all joking now, man. The jig is up, man. Everybody know what you about and who you about and who you are. You Esau, the Edomite, the devil. They shall rejoice in his commandments, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Therefore, from the beginning I was resolved and thought upon these things, and had left them in writing. So Solomon, which was Yahweh Shah, actually left these things in writing for us today. That's why the wise ones of us are taking heed to these wholesome words and grabbing hold to it and tell you, hold fast and don't let nobody take your crown. I'm paraphrasing, but I'm close. All the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. Right. So these Edomites had a time of prosperity when everything was wholesome and good for them, which I'm going to show you that. And therefore praise ye the Lord with the whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of the Lord, which his name is Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. Which, matter of fact, let me show you these Edomites. They've been living good. Now it's their time to get it. I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me show you real quick. These Edomites been living off the hog. So they can't never complain about like what's going on. Don't nobody want to hear what you got to say. Look at the Psalms, 'cause that's the best one. All right, this Psalms 73:3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Who is that? Seeing these Edomites. You know, kids going to these prestige schools. You know, they getting the best careers. They becoming the CEOs and the heads of these Fortune 500 companies. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Right, and you find out that when it comes to like Yale University or any of these major institutions that's been built, that they grandfather, great-grandfather had a part of establishing that in the 18th century, 19th century. That's what make you cave and fold to their ideology that they are the creation of life and everybody else is just basically bystanders. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Exactly. They be good. They don't have to worry about getting pulled over by any police force or harassed. They don't have to worry about being the first fired and the last hired. They don't have to worry about those things. The American dream belonged to the Edomites, the Caucasian, the white race. Everybody else just been sold what it is, a nightmare. Nothing more, nothing less. Therefore, pride could pass them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. Exactly. Because if you ask them, how did they get any of these land masses, only 7 continents, so how did they get to be a part of all 7 continents and get the best part of the resources of the land and the geography of the land? By rape, rob, and murder. That's what it means by violence covered them as a chain. because they try to act like they having diplomacy with you, or diplomat before they do diplomacy. They do the diplomatic talk. But meanwhile, while they doing the diplomatic talk, these Edomite, Caucasian, white cave devil hunkies, what they doing? They doing a coup in your country, a sabotage. They going in with their CIA through the back door, taking intel to overtopple the government. That's what they be doing. They did that in Latin America. They just did it in Turkey just recently. They did it in Afghanistan by setting up them fake leaders. You go in and take down ISIL, which ISIL is nothing but an invention from the 1970s of when these Edomite Caucasian white folks was in Afghanistan fighting with the Russians. And they the ones, ISIS is nothing but a reinvention of Hezbollah that's in Israel. That's why Trump was over there declaring that the United States recognized Israel as a nation, which that's going against Bible prophecy. He said Yahweh Shah's supposed to take them back home. So that's why these things are occurring and taking place. So of course violence covers them as a garment. The whole conception of the white man establishment was off of rape, rob, and murder. And everybody knew it. Y'all finna celebrate it in the week. It's called Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is nothing but the white man saying white identity extremists. That's what that is. Whether you like it, believe it, understand it or not, I'm gonna bring the facts out. Facts. Guilty as charged. And y'all finna celebrate it. Y'all finna take off. Y'all finna get paid time and a half. And everything downtown here in Fort Worth finna be shut down. For what? White identity extremists called Thanksgiving. Facts. So hell yeah, violence cover these crackers as a garment. Therefore, pride compares them about as a chain, violence cover them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. Right, like you got regular TV hosts like Jay Leno. This man got 500 motorcycles and cars. He got 18 garages. That's more than your heart can want, man. And that's a simple Edomite who just was a late night talk show host with over 70 to 500 cars. I'm just estimating, I don't know. I know he got a lot of them motherfuckers. Don't quote me on that. Matter of fact, I can look it up on my smartphone. But y'all look that up. Y'all see how many cars that man got. Look at TD Trump. Not only is he the president, but he a super millionaire. Man, y'all better stop playing around. I can name a whole bunch of Edomites. Steve Jobs, which you see, Yahweh Shah killed his ass. Warren Buffett. Oh, he's one of the, matter of fact, pull up Fortune 500 most richest man in the United States or in the world. You're gonna see Edomite after Edomite. The only thing that regular Edomites get compared to in other countries is like princes and princesses and shit. Have anybody noticed that, or am I the only one that noticed that shit? That's what they get. That's what they get equivalated to. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. Exactly. Oh, that was a long time on what happened to you blacks talking about slavery. You've been free for hundreds of years now. You have to make a better life of yourself. Meanwhile, you got COINTELPRO, the war on drugs, the war on poverty, redlining, the demonization of the black, Latin, Native American men and women. You got an economic oppression going on psychologically and physically and monetarily from Edomite, white, racist, Caucasian, going into our neighborhoods and basically doing the statistics so they'll know how many prisons to be. You got the prison complex industrial revolution. You got the 3 strikes mandatory laws from the Clinton. And you got the Bushes who reinforced it before that, war on drugs. And you got Reaganomics in the 80s. Man, this shit don't never stop. So what you mean you don't speak lawfully concerning oppression? That's all you do. Me coming out here and explaining what's going to happen to the end of the world is and me crying, moping. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouths against the heaven, and their tongue walk through the earth. Exactly. Thanks to Hollywood production. Hollywood then put these Edomites up on the map all over the world as gods, as Moses, as Abraham, as Isaac, as Jacob, as the saints, as good modern people. That's why they run them commercials of them little black African, Obama, Hamite, Canaanite kids from the son of Ham on there starving and saying, oh, they'll get some famous actor or actresses to come on there and say, oh, you guys need to feed the homeless. Meanwhile, you got a warmonger going on called the United States of America, having and displacing kids all over the world, starting like in Libya, Syria, on the border of Turkey, Afghanistan, Iraq. And a lot of you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, y'all have been partakers with these Edomites and they wicked deeds, man. So y'all gonna answer for the wicked deeds of your father, the devil. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick while I'm speaking on it. Y'all gonna answer for that. Motherfucker looking at me like I'm crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all just mad motherfucker come out and say something to y'all. This John 10:10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. So you ain't got no business joining these Edomites in their war campaign that they have. And if you a black, Latin, and Native American, you already in it. Oh well, get your benefits, do whatever you got to do. But believe in Yahweh Shah and understand that the beast who you fighting for is the devil. What else? The Psalm 73 and 9. They set their mouths against the heaven, and their tongue walked through the earth. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are run out to them. And they say, how does God know, and is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, they increase in riches. Exactly.